Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first of two semifinals here at St. Mary's College. This one featuring a junior matchup between the St. Mary's Knights and the White Pines Wolverines. I'm here with Ashton Young. Ashton, we saw these two teams play here not that long ago, and it was quite the interesting battle, and certainly a lot of threes were taken.
Yeah, the White Pines were being short benched and understaffed that game. This game looks to be two, but they put up a ton of threes and stayed competitive for about 3.5 quarters, and then the fatigue looked like it took over, and St. Mary's started to control the game at that point. But this is the first and fourth place game. St. Mary's coming in at 9-0, and White Pines coming in at 0-9. See how long they can keep it competitive.
Rebound there by the Wolverines, and back comes number 5, Tessa Sewell for White Pines. She jacks up the shot. Kept in bounds there nicely by number 9. Lexi Wilson. That was Halsworth with the shot for White Pines. And Ashton, the key is going to be obviously execution on both sides of the ball for both teams, and we're going to find out early on, obviously, who's going to be more successful when it comes to execution. And when you're the least talented team here, being the Wolverines, you definitely have to have a close to perfect game against a team like this, and certainly want to minimize the turnovers. And right off the bat, there. The foul there on the Wolverines. Yeah,
the key for this White Pines here would be trying to break down this 2-3 zone that St. Mary's sticks to pretty religiously as far as I've seen for the last few years. And if they can break down the zone, they have a chance. And if they're going to create turnovers like that, it's going to be a tough one here for White Pines.
Yeah, so both teams implementing a 2-3 zone here at the early going. And there's a tip there and a steal by Halsworth, but it does go out of bounds. So St. Mary's will retain it. So, I mean, both of these teams implemented 2-3 zones, so both of them should be relatively comfortable in playing offense against it. And certainly we've talked all season on the successful way to defeat the 2-3 zone and where the weaknesses are. And certainly at the nail where Sophia Fata was standing is a weakness. So we'll see which team takes advantage of those areas of the floor. And so far, both teams a little bit on the nervous side, I think. And we've got a 0-0 tie here with just a minute and a half gone here in the first quarter. And Halsworth now has it at the top. She receives a screen, and she jacks up a 3, and it's off the mark. And back comes Magley, and Santa Magley now has it. She gets over to Selena Pinelli.
When you're the undersized team, that's a nice shot. When you're the undersized team here, undersized and undermanned here at White Pines, you might want to slow this down and wait for better shots than just off the first screen and just chucking a 3.
Levesque with the first 2 for St. Mary's. Nice pass and finish from Levesque there. And now fighting for a rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will be White Pines out of bounds, so we will see a baseline out of bounds play. I'm not sure where they're going. Oh, I guess he changed it. I thought it was White Pines ball. It will be St. Mary's. Pinelli now, she has it up top. Swings it over to Magley. She looks to get it inside to Fata. Fata kicks it back out to Magley. She's open. Shot is just long. Rebounded there nicely by Sophia Fata. Back out to Pinelli. Her shot is up and off the mark. Rebounded this time. Going to be a foul there on Fata. Just a little too aggressive, but I'll take that all day as a coach, and White Pines will have it now trailing by 2.
If I'm St. Mary's there, I might want to work it down low and maybe kick out for a 3-point shot instead of just almost the White Pines approach of just one pass and chucking it.
Yeah, certainly they did the inside out there to Fata, and this time again it's Halsworth putting up a long 3 and rebounded there nicely by Marys. And if you're White Pines and you want to have any chance in this game, you're going to have to give yourself some second, third chance opportunities with some rebounds. And there's a nice steal there by number 7, Aspen DeVries. And now she's going to take the shot. It's just a little short, rebounded by Levesque. And back come the Knights. Pinelli now. Perhonen. She attacks the 45. She's stopped there nicely on defense, but she swings it back up over to Magley. Sienna drives, and it's blocked by DeVries. Nice job defensively by the Wolverines. And it's their defense that is holding this game close. It's 2-0 early, but it's one and done. Nice job by Levesque. Beautiful pass ahead to Pinelli. Beautiful pass to Perhonen, and she can't get it to fall. Back and forth action here, Ashton. There's a shot, and she's fouled. Wasn't sure if her foot was on line or not.
Number one rule, you don't want to foul a jump shooter. But St. Mary's, I think is what they want to look to do. They want to look to transition here off rebounds. There was a great opportunity, just missed, but did they call that an intentional?
I'm not sure.
Are they just not standing in there?
No, St. Mary's likes to meet up. It is a 3-shot foul, so they'll get in there after their second shot. They kind of like to meet as a team before getting into the key. So they'll go in there right now, and after their brief little conversation. And
is White Pines not going to bring any rebounders in?
It doesn't appear so.
Fair enough.
They're really working on their transition defense. So they got 4 back and 1 up, and it was effective. No fast break opportunities here for for St. Mary's Knights. Sophia Fata strong to the hoop, can't get it to fall. Nice job by Fata going strong. She just couldn't get it to go. Just slips out, and back comes Halsworth. She looks to get it inside, but it's stolen. She'll kick it over to Pinelli. Pinelli with the left hand and the finish. Great job by Pinelli. Making sure there's no block. She uses her left hand and she finishes. 4-1 lead here for the Knights. Another steal here, and it's Fata. She's not going to miss from there. Looking for a foul, didn't get it. And back come the Wolverines. I mean, that's what they need. I mean, they got to get those rebounds and they got to finish. And nice job in the fast break there by the Knights. It's Magley to Perhonen for 2.
If I'm White Pines here, I might want to take a timeout, talk, settle something down. These shots aren't going to get it done.
Yeah, if I'm St. Mary's, I'm certainly okay with Halsworth shooting these long-distance threes and getting the rebound and going back down with it. Nice job, nice interior pass there. Sophia Fata to Levesque. She can't get the fall. She kicks it back out too. Magley, she drives a 45, and she's good for 2 more, and that'll be a timeout here by Coach Harris.
That's just nice looking offense from St. Mary's right there too. Offensive rebound, go to the wing, penetrate, lay it in. It's a nice one. But we'd like to take a second here to thank our corporate champions of Huron's Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Free Stream Photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, True House, Sports and Radio, and Ryan, if you would like to talk about the Elite 8 Basketball Academy during this time out.
Yeah, absolutely, Ashton. The Elite 8 Basketball Academy is extremely proud to be sponsoring both girls and boys high school basketball here locally in Sault Ste. Marie. And the Elite 8 Basketball Academy offers basketball instruction from senior kindergarten all the way up to senior varsity and beyond. And currently running multiple programs here in Sault Ste. Marie, running a junior NBA program for SK to grade 7. Still opportunities to join. We are 5 weeks in, 7 weeks left, and certainly you can join for a prorated amount. We have approximately 20 kids in each age category, so go ahead and visit elite8basketball.com for registration for that. Also, our U14 boys and girls teams are off and running, and really looking forward to be hitting the road soon to North Bay for the girls very shortly, and looking at the Huntington area for the boys, and they're certainly coming along very well, and very excited to be coaching them right now. And we have our high school girls shooting and finishing school that we've been running all year, and that was also a great program for the kids. And now the boys high school, we had a high school prep program as well for them, and now they're off and running with their tryouts and getting texts from the boys about the excitement of making their high school boys basketball team. So it's nice to see that the boys are are now starting with their tryouts and now their preparation for their upcoming season. And it's going to be really interesting to see, the balance of power and who's going to be coming out as maybe the stronger teams in both junior and senior in the boys action. So lots of basketball coming up still here at high school locally, and hopefully you tune in to Saultsports.com for all the action. Perhonen now, she's got in the corner. She's being defended there by Halls, where she deflects the pass, but she does get it out to Pinelli. She swings over to Magley, and she's looking to get it to Sophia Fata. However, she forces it into Levesque, and it is intercepted, and now DeVries goes off her hands, right into the hands of Magley. She comes back the other way. She's going to make the right pass. She does, and it's 2 more for Perhonen. So just a great job turning defense into offense, and 2 more for St. Mary's.
Yeah, the transition game for St. Mary's is pretty good here. And another one doesn't go up. If I'm White Pines, I want to think of a new attack here on offense.
Well, I mean, they're taking the analytics to a new level, right? You make 1 out of 3. It's points per possession are still pretty high, but you got to make them. And so far, they're not making any of these long distance shots. And so you're right. You got to try to find another way to score some points here against this defense. And the 2-3 zone, you don't just have to jack up threes. There's lots of opportunities for high-low action and attacking from the nail and inside out. And I don't mind taking these threes, but it's not really set when she's taking them, and a little bit off the mark. But
yeah, there's pockets that you can find and seams you can penetrate, but it's just these. She's not square when she's taking. She's just stopping and pulling up from pretty much wherever the screen comes off the screen. So.
Definitely love her aggressive nature, and certainly, when she moves up the ranks, I'm sure she'll be taking those I-14 plus shots that we talk about, and definitely a very aggressive player, and I like a lot of the things that Hallworth does, and certainly she's been given the green light by Coach Harris to take the shots when she's open, and unfortunately, so far they're not falling, but we saw a couple of weeks ago where she was streaky, and before you knew it, she was making 3 in a row. So certainly something she's capable of doing. Here's DeVries now, looks to get it inside. She does. Nice little finish there by number 11, Brianna Ross. That's her first 2 of the ball game.
Yeah, that looked a little bit better. A couple passes and got it down low for an easy basket.
Nice pass there, a little high-low action. It's Fada to Levesque for 2. Nice pass there to DeVries, but gotta be careful with those interior passes.
And that 2-on-1 transition, here we go.
Nice job, nice finish there. Pinelli for 2 more, just a great job by her, and another timeout here by Coach Harris, and this game is getting away from the Wolverines early, and it's simply just been
doing all St. Mary's transition so far.
Yeah, it's turning good defense into easy offense, and so far it's been working, and certainly need to do a better job getting back in transition. So, it's about identifying a couple of players to get back and take that away. And anytime a shot goes up, you can have 3 on the glass, 1 short, one front rim, and 1 long, and have the other 2 sprint back, 1 to about the volleyball line, the other one to the basket, to make sure you're eliminating these easy fast break points. But that's not happening for White Pines, and certainly St. Mary's is taking advantage of it and getting some easy buckets on the other end.
Yeah, it's going to be tough sledding here for White Pines if they don't do something quick. And St. Mary's here, they'll give them a chance to roll their starters out and let them rest for potentially what looks like will be a city final berth on Friday night, and get some of their young kids some experience in a high school like a high school playoff basketball game.
Yeah, certainly there's some early substitutions here now. We've got number 31 checking into the ball game for St. Mary's. That's Tea Ayacheta. She's played last year. She's a grade 10 athlete, so she's getting some action here. Also for the Knights is number 42, Claire Tuckett, and She's their best grade 9 player, and certainly has shown some spark here earlier and often during the season, and so she's in the game for them. And also number 23 for White Pines into the ball game, Marjana Tika, she's in the game. Also checking in, no, she was already in the game, was Lexi Wilson, but she's also on the floor.
Yeah, I think White Pines only has one sub,
21, Kylie Matheson's in the ball game as well, and here we go again. Here's Tuckett now. She loses control. Double dribble.
Because that's pretty good defense on the way back.
Absolutely.
And with Hallsworth out of the game here, who's going to be the offense, you think, for White Pines? Is going to run through Aspen DeVries here?
Yeah, I think so. But Aspen's always, she's very apt to look to pass first instead of being aggressive. And I like to see her catch it from the nail, just rip and just go right to the glass and be aggressive with it. And if she ends up seeing somebody help out, just look to pass it. But I'd like to see her look to score first instead of look to pass. So we'll see if she does that here for the rest of the second quarter. And back come the Knights. It's Tuckett. Gets it to the elbow. Nice high-low pass. It's Sophia Fata to Levesque one more time. That's an easy two. Sorry, that was to Ayacheta. My bad. That was Sophia Fata to Ayacheta, and Ayacheta's first two of the ball game. And St. Mary's certainly likes that high-low look, and why wouldn't they? It's worked twice for them already, and I'm sure it'll work a few more times by the end of this ball game.
It's gotten them other opportunities too, where they just haven't made the basket yet. So. Your center probably shouldn't be bringing up the ball there, but that's all right.
Hallsworth now checks back into the ball game. And you certainly want to try to get it to 10 points if you're White Pines before the end of the half, and they only need 5 more points in order for that to happen. So if they can somehow board some misses and get a couple of baskets to fall, they're right back in this ball game going into halftime. But if they don't, it's going to be tough sledding for sure in the second half. And here comes Hallworth now with an opportunity to
see if the time on the bench here settled her down a bit and she gets back in on this offense. Oh. Tough pass from the corner.
We'll see a baseline out of bounds play here for White Pines. I'm not sure where DeVries is looking here, but there we go. Oh, nice block there by Sophia Fata. Steal there, almost a steal. And now back come. Yeah, no reason there for that to happen. They certainly had an opportunity to get back on defense, but another fast break basket for the Knights, and that's 42. Claire Tuckett.
And there we go again. Looks like she's, yeah.
Nice job. There it is. Nice block there by DeVries. Back comes Magley. Fata with the rebound. Fata with another rebound. 2 passes out. Open shot.
White Pines defenders there were just standing around and kind of letting them do what they wanted there. Kind of got lucky with the miss and picking up that rebound.
Nice to see St. Mary's implementing the 2-out concept of anytime the ball comes out from the post area, quickly pass it twice for a wide open shot, and certainly they did that. And Tuckett had a nice look at the basket and just couldn't get it to fall, but nice job by the Knights there on offense. And
it's also it's tough to notice with White Pines. There appears to be 11 on the roster, but there's only 1 on the bench. They're missing 5 players. It's a tough look at a playoff game. Step out.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be tough to beat this St. Mary's team with a full roster, and it's near impossible without it. And certainly White Pines is going to give it their best shot here. Give it everything they have for Coach Harris. And
a timeout here from Coach Kofi. All right, during this timeout here, we'd just like to remind everyone that when we broadcast, Wendy's and Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials have teamed up with Saultsports.com to honor the high school's top athlete of the game when Sault Sports TV streams the regular and postseason games. Each game, Sault Sports TV announcers will select a player from each one of the teams where they'll be awarded a Wendy's gift card and a Team Essentials Player of the Game T-shirt. And I don't have much else.
Yes, I mean, when it comes to, it's again, being extremely short-handed is White Pines, and clearly St. Mary's is the better team here. It's just about finishing your season off strong. If you're the White Pines Wolverines, certainly they're going to get an opportunity to play in Single A Nassau. So it's about finding some positives, before entering Single A, and they need to continue to look for things to build on, right? And certainly I would be working on my transition defense. I'd be looking at better shot selection if I was Coach Harris. I'm sure he's asking his girls to look to get it high-low, much like St. Mary's is doing, and certainly try to find some positives.
And the majority of these girls playing here for White Pines, they're all grade 9. So even if looking into next year, if most of the starting lineup returns, you never know, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Enrolling in the Elite 8 Basketball Academy will help them.
Yeah, well, that will never hurt them. I can tell you that for sure. But it's very seldom in basketball is a team that's not the most talented going to win. There is the odd time that doesn't happen, but usually in basketball the best team wins, and certainly we're seeing a very very loaded St. Mary's team putting their will and doing everything they're wanting to do, and certainly executing at a high level. But there it is, nice backdoor cut. It's Fada to Magley. Magley comes back again, and she's looking to take it herself, coast to coast. Just took off a little long there. I had a hard time finishing that one, but Fada now, she goes hard to the basket. She can't get the left hand to go, and back come the Wolverines. Just talking about, that development from season to season, and a lot of our athletes are multi-sported, which is certainly something that we want them to be, and a lot of these girls play sports like volleyball and soccer year-round, and ringette and hockey as well. So nice job there by Magley with the left hand for 2 more. But certainly if these girls want to get better playing the game of basketball, they got to put the time in, and showing up season to season isn't going to be good enough. So certainly look for any programs they can to improve their skill and their knowledge of the game, and certainly a lot of programs out there to help them with that. So certainly get out there and participate in as many programs as you can to improve your game, if basketball is your sport of choice.
The officials getting together here for a discussion. Not sure what it's about. Seems to be figured out.
Magley now over to Tuckett. Her shot is up, just off the mark. Rebounded nicely by Fada. Second opportunity here for the Knights. Nice kick out. Shot long by Fada. Rebounded by DeVries, but her foot is out of bounds. Yeah, it'll be a baseline out of bounds play for the Knights.
And just looking at it, the 6 players here dressed for White Pines tonight, they're all their grade 9 players, so I don't know what happened to their grade 10 players. But this It's never fun when you're here's a nice shot. It's never fun when you're in the midst of this, but as a grade 9, this experience of this much play will help you in the year to come.
Oh, absolutely. I know last year the Superior Heights Steelhawks were kind of in the same boat. Ashton, they had a bunch of grade 9s starting and playing for them all season long, and now those grade 9s are in grade 10 and certainly have the ability and capability to be competitive now this year. And they host the playoff game against Cora right now at Superior Heights, so we'll see what happens from that game. But certainly Superior, nice job, and the N1 there by Magley. Such a nice player, Sienna. She's great with both hands, and definitely driving with her left is her strong point, and such a consistent player for the Knights, always leading them offensively and defensively, and makes no mistake on the foul shot. And I've got the privilege to coach her younger sister, Blake Magley, with the U14 team, and Blake is going to be a special player when her playing days are done as well. And just a great kid, a great leader, and just really wants to learn the game. So between those two and their older sister, it's a Magley household of basketball players, and we're going to see the older sister later on at 7 o'clock when the senior Knights play. Certainly Peyton will be ready to go for the senior Knights. Substitutions here for St. Mary's.
Looks like they brought the starters back in.
21, Charlotte Nadeau's getting her first action for the Knights. And here she goes. She tries to get it over to Tackett, however, the ball is stolen away from her, and here comes Hallsworth. The ball did go off the extension there, so it will be St. Mary's ball.
With a minute 59 here left in the first half, it is 29-5 for the St. Mary's Knights currently. And an end run here from Marissa Levesque off the pass from Sienna Magley.
Yeah, nice job there by Levesque going up strong, and
White Plains defense getting caught flat-footed there, just allowing her to go right to the basket and kick.
They did have some issues with the shot clock, but I think they're trying to get that figured out. And
another turnover here by White Pines.
Tuckett now. She attacks the 45. She kicks it out. Perhonen with the shot. It's off the mark. DeVries with the rebound. She looks to hit it ahead, and she does. Shot is up. Off the mark. Rebounded by Perhonen, and back come the Knights. She does a nice job being patient. Gets it to Levesque. Her shot is up. Just short. And DeVries looks to outlet it. And now she has the ball there at midcourt. She jacks up a shot. It's short.
And another tough offensive possession there for White Pines as the clock runs during the stoppage.
Perhonen now just walks in the middle of the key and takes the shot there. No defense there from White Pines, and St. Mary's is just continuing to get rebound after rebound, and fifth and sixth opportunities results in another two for Magley.
This just, even from our first broadcast between these two teams, they found in that first game they didn't, White Pines, they fought the whole game. They didn't quit. I don't know if it's the, that's a nice basket.
Yeah, Magley with another 2, and
I don't know if it's a result of your shots not going down early and just the lack of not one, but something's got to happen here in the second half. You just got to keep fighting.
yeah, a little travel there.
Yeah.
Got to put the ball down, Madison, but with 0.6 seconds left to go in the first half, the score is 35-5 for the Knights. And
at the end of the first half, it's 35-5 for St. Mary's.
we'll be back for second half action in about 12 minutes. See you then. Welcome back to St. Mary's. Well, we got second half action here of the junior matchup between the St. Mary's Knights and the White Pines Wolverines. It was all St. Mary's Knights in the first half.
And coming out of that first half here, Sienna Magley is the leading scorer for St. Mary's with 13 currently. And Brianna Ross is leading White Pines with 3.
She has 60% of all their scoring.
She sure does.
Little knee on knee, and that's the last thing that White Pines wants to see there is an injury. Already only having 6 players and 1 sub. Hopefully it's just she's able to respond from that. It's just a little bit of initial pain, and she's able to come back out on the floor here.
Oh, he blows by her.
And Perhonen now with the ball, and she kicks it out to Fata. Fata's shot is up. Just off the mark, rebounded by Perhonen. Hallsworth with the steal, and back come the Wolverines. It's Hallsworth. Foot on the line and turnover by the Wolverines, and Magley will inbound the ball. A little full court pressure here by White Pines, and Perhonen now kicks it out. So I was Pinelli to Perhonen. Now it's Fata for 2.
Too easy, but nice take.
Another turnover for White Pines, and Pinelli with the layup.
Coast to coast.
Pass goes off the fingertips of Matheson, and Wolverines come back, and it's Magley attacking the 45. She uses the right hand. It's off the mark, and back come the Wolverines. Hallsworth now. She's looking to go coast to coast. She does, and she finishes her first 2 of the ballgame. Actually, she did get a free throw on that 3-point foul shot opportunity, so her second basket of the game, and now it's Magley going up strong, getting fouled.
And I was mistaken. Brianna and Ross had 80% of their points in the first half with 4, not 3.
There you go.
They've had 2 scores so far. Maybe looking for some contributions from some other players.
There she is again. I mean, Sophia Fata just a great all-around player, and she's always looking to get rebounds, and there she drives. Another nice rebound there by Pinelli, and she can't get the follow-up to fall, and here comes Hallsworth. DeVries now tries to get it inside the Matheson, but it's taken away there by Magley. The hit-ahead pass to Fata, but she can't control it. She laughs it off, and Wolverines will bring it back down the floor. Nice job. There we go. Hallsworth for 3.
A little bit of life. A little bit of life.
I don't know if you call it life, but something positive for sure.
It's a pulse at least.
Yeah, and there's Hallsworth now. Bring it back down. Swings it to DeVries. Her shot is up off the mark. Rebounded there by Levesque, and back come the Knights in transition. Left hand.
That's just a good hard take.
That's a great job there by Pinelli. She's going to get the and one for the Knights, and should be heading to the line for another. It's a great job attacking the 45 by Selena Pinelli, and
just a good aggressive take there from Pinelli.
So many nice players here on the St. Mary's team, all offering different skill sets. And another great rebound by Levesque. It's Perhonen for the shot. It's off the mark. Nice rebound by Magley. She can't get the fall and Hallsworth coming back the other way.
If I'm Levesque there, I might have just turned around and you were right underneath the basket by yourself.
Yeah, sometimes at this level they lack a little bit of confidence to go back up with it, but you're right, Ashton. I mean, anytime you get an offensive rebound, you want to look to score first, then maybe look for a second cutter on the weak side, and then look to spray it out for a three. And that time she just looked to kick it out right away, and here comes Pinelli for another two.
Oh, and then another nice play there from Pinelli.
And back comes another shot there by Hallsworth. It's just in and out. Back come the Wolverines. It's Magley for two-point attempt on the layup. It just falls short, and another turnover there by the Wolverines. Timeout there by Coach Kofi.
And if you're St. Mary's here, with the score so big, you got to wonder why the starters here are still in the game for them and not possibly getting experience from more of their bench players. If you have an answer there for it, Ryan.
I don't really have an answer for why the starters are in the game, but maybe coming out of this timeout, they'll start making some substitutions. And certainly, different coaches have different philosophies on when to put other players in the game, and certainly tough to work on anything in this particular game with such a shorthanded team they're facing. And it certainly would be a good opportunity to get some other girls some playing time. Certainly, injuries do happen or things do happen where you're going to rely on some players, and perhaps we'll start seeing some more players get opportunities here as this game rolls around.
And during the just coming to the end of this timeout, we'd like to take a second here to thank our corporate champions of Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, freeze-framed photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, and True House Sports and Radio. And Ryan, if you would like to talk about the Elite 8 Basketball Academy again.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, Ashton, the Elite 8 Basketball Academy is extremely proud to be sponsoring the live streams for both the girls and boys high school season, and we offer basketball instruction for boys and girls from SK all the way to senior varsity, and a ton of programming is currently happening right now as Levesque puts another two in for the Knights, and a ton of basketball programming to continue in the new year. So certainly visit the website, visit our socials at Elite 8 Basketball, and certainly reach out to Elite 8 Basketball by emailing them at Elite 8 Basketball Academy at gmail.com using the number 8. And we'll certainly be glad to answer all your questions in a very quick manner. And certainly just, we're almost getting, Ashton, an email a day. So certainly the need is out there for more basketball programming. And, with our U14 teams, off and running now, and we have our U16 girls team that's going to be up and running once their season is over. So if there's any girls who are interested in trying out and playing for the U16 girls team, we're certainly looking to travel and get a lot of games in. So certainly, again, reach out to the Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and we'll certainly let you know how to try out for those teams. And just a lot of great things happening, and just very excited to be sponsoring and seeing a lot of the girls and boys that we train playing during their basketball season.
Yeah, and
Wolverines.
It's tough.
She recovers. Hallsworth with the college 3 off the mark. And Pinelli now. Nice hit-ahead pass to Perhonen. Just can't get it to fall, but a nice job there with the fast break opportunity. And Hallsworth now dribbling it into traffic, and the result is a jump ball. And we always tell our boys and girls that you want to pass through single gaps and drive through double gaps. And Ms. Hallsworth just found out why you don't want to drive in the single gap coverage, because that's what's going to happen. And here comes the Knights. A little give and go from Fata to Pinelli, out to Magley. Shot is up. It's just off the mark and rebounded by the Wolverines. And here comes Hallsworth, leading her group of grade 9s down the floor. Nice little pick there for Hallsworth. She gets the open shot. Nice job there by number 23.
And not getting back in transition. That was a travel. And there's another 3 put up here. In and out.
Yeah, Hallsworth with another long 3. Just couldn't get that one to fall. She said the last couple that have gone in and out, they were decent looks and certainly had an opportunity to fall. They just wouldn't go. And there's Fata again. His job, just can't get it out. Magley now, the pump fake. The shot off the mark, and it'll be White Pines basketball.
That's it's too easy on offense here for St. Mary's right now. White Pines looks a little exhausted, and they're not really moving their feet now on defense, and just kind of allowing them whatever they want.
Yeah, certainly.
There
it is.
Open.
So the first couple of the fourth quarter wouldn't fall for Hallsworth, but she gets that one to fall, and another 3 for young number 5, and Tuckett now. Her shot is up, rebounded by DeVries, and here she comes again. Knocked out of bounds there by Magley. Halftime score of the Superior Heights and Cora game being played at Superior Heights. It is the Superior Heights Steelhawks with a slim 13-10 lead going into the half. And the last time those two teams played, it was a defensive battle that time, as well as Cora only scored 10 points in the ball game, and so both teams implementing some solid defense just down the street here. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see who the St. Mary's Knights will face Friday night for the finals. It should be a much better game as far as the championship game goes, and I know the entire city is looking forward to what we could only imagine would be St. Mary's and Cora Senior Girls final. Those matchups have been dogfights these first 3 games of the season, and I'm anticipating the final to be no different, and really looking forward to watching that game and calling that game on Friday night. So,
and the end of the third quarter, with going into the fourth, it'll be St. Mary's up 49-13 with 8 minutes left to play here in the fourth. And yeah, if you're in the fourth quarter here, like you said earlier, White Pines season isn't over after this. They have single A NOS to look forward to, with some things to work on heading into that. And St. Mary's, it appears they'll be working their way into that city final. So if I'm Coach Covey here, I might consider putting all my starters on the bench here and just letting my the back end of my bench here get these 8 minutes in and make sure everyone gets out healthy. You don't want any freak injuries happening, no rolled ankles.
yeah, just giving the some of those players an opportunity to play, right? I mean, you want those who are putting in the work at practice to be rewarded with some time on the floor when the opportunity presents itself, and certainly this is one of those opportunities. So we'll see what happens. And of course, you know, if you're Coach Harris, you're just begging your girls to give you one more quarter and give it everything you have on the floor, and then hopefully, I'm not sure what's going on with those grade 10s, but hopefully they get some of them back so they can make a little run at NASA and potentially OFSA in single A action. I think Coach Harris is asking for continued time and not stop the clock. I'm not sure if he's able to get that request. I'm not sure if that's a possibility, but
well, that's the first time I've seen a timeout taken before the start of the quarter. So
maybe he's requesting more time.
I'm for giving it to him. Just give it to him. And during that extra timeout, we might as well remind everyone, in this fourth quarter here, me and Ryan will be selecting a athlete of the game brought to us by Wendy's the Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials. They have teamed up with Saultsports to honor the high school's top athletes during the regular season and postseason games. And the winners will...
She's fouled going up, and she'll be rewarded with 2.
And just looking forward to the here to the senior semifinal here at St. Mary's. It's St. Mary's being at 8-1 and Superior Heights being at 0-9. What do you give the chances of the Superior Heights Steelhawks in the senior game, Ryan?
Well, unfortunately for them, Ashton, they don't have a lot of experienced players at Superior Heights. All their experienced players have graduated. They only have a couple of girls who have basketball experience coming into the season, so certainly short-handed as far as talent-wise going into the game, and it's not about their chances of winning the game coming up. More so of just trying to hopefully build on some things for next season, and certainly look at getting them some experience. And there's no chance that they're going to beat St. Mary's, but again, just looking forward to some positives and building some culture and some positive things for next year.
And St. Mary's still choosing to leave some of their significant players on the floor here.
There's Chetta for 2.
Picking up her 6 points of the night on that basket. Handle it.
Pinelli with 2 more, and Selena Pinelli certainly a front runner for the St. Mary's player of the game. Certainly Magley and Fata have had strong games for the Knights, and Pinelli's been the straw that's been stirring the drink here for the Knights. And there's Fata inside out, open shot for Magley, just a little long. Nice rebound there by Tuckett, but taken away there by DeVries. Now she looks to Matheson. Matheson can't keep it in bounds, and it'll go back to the Knights.
And
DeVries' shot is just off the mark. Nice rebound there by Ross. She can't get the put back to go down, and back comes Magley and the Knights. Swings it. Pinelli now kicks it back out. Open 3. Shot is off. Pinelli keeps it on this side of the floor. Swings it to Magley. Looks to get it inside to Aichetta. She gets it to Sophia at the nail, but she can't get it to fall. And back come the Wolverines. It's DeVries now. Her shot is up, just off the mark. 5:30 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and just looking here, the leading scorer currently for St. Mary's was Sienna Megley with 13, but Selena Pinelli right behind her with 12 points. And there's been a few contributions from other ones. Madison Perhonen has 4, and Sophia Fata has 6. So it's been a fairly well-balanced scoring attack for St. Mary's in this game.
Harlan with the 3-point attempt, it's just a little bit long. Harlan King, a very nice grade 9 athlete. She's going to be a great player by the time her playing days are done. Getting some minutes late here in the fourth quarter for the Knights.
Got a theoretical question here for you, Ryan. So in high school football, when you get up 35 points, they run straight clock to keep the game moving, but also I think to avoid probably any serious injuries. And in basketball, do you believe there's a point maybe where you get up at a point and you should just run straight clock on them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, football games can tend to be a little bit longer. They're like the risk for injury is certainly much more. I think emotions can get a little bit stronger, so you're looking at potentials for fights and that kind of stuff for if a team's getting blown out. Basketball, I don't think you really do that. I mean, the minutes, the game's only 8 minutes long. If you just went straight time, it would rob maybe some bench players from getting an opportunity to play. And I wouldn't certainly want to do that if given the opportunity. However, certainly not a bad question, and I just think it gives an opportunity for some of these young girls who are putting in the time at practice and trying to improve the game. Really, the only way you're going to improve is by getting game experience, and so even if it is 4 minutes or 5 minutes at the end of a game, it certainly does help to get that. So I see your point in suggesting that, but as a coach, I'd certainly want those minutes. And they only play 9 games in regular season, right? They're not even
you're not wrong.
Well, this isn't even an argument. It's just an answer to the question. Like they only get 9 games in the regular season, and some schools are only allowed to go out of town twice. So these girls don't play a lot of games. So certainly in a season like this, every minute counts, and certainly some valuable time for some of these girls. Here's DeVries now. Her shot was potentially partially blocked, but there was a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
And DeVries here looking for her first points of the game.
Number 45, Charlie McPherson, into the ball game, and Charlie's brother, Jack McPherson, certainly having a lot of success on the football field. The St. Mary's Knights won the football championship at the senior level, and Jack is a very accomplished wide receiver for the St. Mary's Knights. And Coach Monaco and the Knights were successful in the semifinal in North Bay, so they will now host the Sudbury team from Llewellyn, and the Llewellyn Knights will be visiting Sault Ste. Marie for the NASA final at Sergeant Fott Field at Superior Heights, and Saultsports will be there to call that game live, so stay tuned, be tuned in on Saturday 1 o'clock game time for the St. Mary's Knights, Llewellyn Knights final. And all I know from talking to Coach Monaco is that the Llewellyn Knights will have an athletic team, and certainly likes his chances in the game, and rightfully so. It's a very good St. Mary's Knights football team, and very well coached, and certainly looking forward to the Sioux bringing home yet another NASA championship, and this time it will be on home soil.
Yeah, and and with that being said too, that's a nice shot, but also with the it's the same rematch from last year's basketball NASA final, so I think some of those players are going to be familiar with each other, and there was some high intensity in that basketball final last year, so I'm looking forward to the NASA final here on Saturday.
No, absolutely, Ashton. And Charlotte Nadeau with a 3-point shot made earlier in the last possession for the Knights, and then DeVries gets fouled and makes her basket, so she'll shoot one more. And a nice shot there by number 21 for the Knights, Charlotte Nadeau, for 3. Little lane violation there, a little bit early by DeVries, and it'll be St. Mary's basketball.
Shooter can't leave till touches the rim, correct? It's the
that is correct. Yeah, that is correct. Harlan King now, she has it. Oh, gets stolen there by Hallsworth. Her shot is up and she gets fouled and will shoot 2.
All right, and just during this timeout here, we're going to take a second here and announce the players of the game. I will do White Pines, and Ryan will announce St. Mary's player of the game. For the White Pines Wolverines, it is going to be number 11, Brianna Ross, with 5 points tonight. She's contributed offensively, and she's picked up some defensive rebounds, and she's had a few steals. So I'd just like to congratulate Brianna Ross on being player of the game for the White Pines Wolverines in this semifinal. And Ryan, for the St. Mary's Knights?
Yeah, so for St. Mary's, certainly strong games were had by Fata and by Magley and Levac and Perhonen. But certainly today the vibe seemed to be about Pinelli. She certainly did a great job as the point guard, leading the fast break. Certainly taking some opportunities on her own to drive the 45 and make some coast-to-coast layups, and also playing some great defense as well. So the team essentials and Wendy's player of the game for St. Mary's is number 14, Selena Pinelli.
Congratulations to both of them on receiving the Wendy's gift card and Team Essentials player of the game t-shirts. And with 2:27 left, it is St. Mary's up 56-18 with Hallsworth on the free throw line.
Lexi Wilson with 2 points there for Wolverines, and there's a shot there by number 25, Brooke Kenny, just off the mark, and now it's Nadeau. Gets it to number 5, Tessa Sewell, and she's tied up there, and it'll be St. Mary's Knights basketball still. And into the ball game now for the Knights, number 16, Jayla Viato. A little over and back there by the Knights, and three-point shot is good. Into the game now as well is Addison Brown for the St. Mary's Knights. And there's DeVries for 2 more. DeVries now. She finishes.
With a little run here from White Pines at the end.
Yeah, it's grade 9s against grade 9s here late in this one, and Halsworth, her shot is just off the mark on the inbounds play. Stolen there by DeVries. Her shot is up just a little short. Back come the Knights. Kenny now, she swings it. Brown, her shot is up. And it's just off the extension, and that's a dead ball situation. Shot is up, rebounded there. Taken away, jump ball situation, and it'll be White Pines basketball. And just an update with 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter is the Steelhawks with a 6-point lead over the Colts, 21-15. So a low-scoring game at Superior Heights, and there's 2 points for number 9, I believe, Lexi Wilson for 2. So it looks like, barring a barrage of points from the Colts, it will be a Superior Heights Steelhawks and St. Mary's Knights final next or this Friday. Sorry, so be tuned in for that one. And certainly the Steelhawks have some height and certainly can challenge the St. Mary's team if there's a team that can do so. And so we'll see a much closer and a much tighter game on Friday. So be sure to be tuned in for that. And it's going to be a great finals at Cora on both sides, as the anticipated matchup between the St. Mary's Knights and the Cora Colts will also take place. And barring any crazy upsets by the other two teams. And Ashton, that's it's a matchup that I've been waiting for all year long. And
you've said it, and I haven't seen Superior Heights basketball teams yet this year, so I don't really have much insight on them. But St. Mary's here looks pretty primed to go back to back.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the Superior Heights junior team, they were kind of in the same boat as White Pines is this year. They had a bunch of grade 9 starting for them. They got a ton of experience. They're now all in grade 10, and they certainly have some nice pieces with Cecilia Mead down low with Lana Johnston. They've got Lily Rumiel at point guard, certainly feisty and can play some great defense and leads them at the point. And the Duke sisters can also get streaky and get hot and play good basketball. So, and they'll certainly have a height advantage against this St. Mary's team. So again, they'll have to play their best basketball, obviously, to beat the Knights. But if there's a team out there, I think that can give them a little bit of a game and certainly challenge to upset them, it is the Superior Hawks Steelhawks. And certainly the last couple of games have been playing some great defense, and we'll see if they can carry that over on Friday. Again, I don't want to speak too soon because there was 3 minutes left to go, but it certainly looked like Cora was having a tough time scoring against that Superior Heights defense, and will be interesting to see if they can bring that to Cora on Friday against this very talented St. Mary's Knights squad.
Yeah, with this last 23 seconds here seems to be taking an eternity, and I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why either.
I don't know what's happening. If I'm St. Mary's here, just hold the ball, run this out.
They have some young kids in there. They want an opportunity to jack one up, and certainly they did that there. I don't mind if you got your subs in, let them play and have some fun. And she's shooting 2 here. All right.
I believe that's a bonus, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. So Ross has an opportunity to end the season with a couple more points, and again, good luck to them in the NASA.
Where is Single A NASA
journey.
this year?
I actually think it's here, to be honest, but I could be incorrect. But I believe Single A NASA is here. In the
Double A and Triple A are here, isn't it too? Next week? Or
no, I don't believe Double A, Triple A NASA is in town this year. I think it's on the road, but I think Single A NASA is here.
Which I'm pretty sure will be streaming the NASA, I believe, if I looked at it correctly.
Lots of action here at Saultsports.com. Check out the YouTube channel for live action. We've got football games, hockey games, basketball games. Algoma U also has their season home openers coming up here this Friday, Saturday. So be sure to check out that action as well at Algoma U. And that is the end of this ball game with the score Knights 56, the Wolverines 29. And my name is Ryan Lillington. I'm here with Ashton Young, Chris Carr on the camera, Jay Hauslander in studio. We will see you in about 20 minutes time for the senior action.